Hey, this is day 10 of me not smoking weed. I just recorded a whole video about 10-11 minutes long, but a lot of it is just pure blabber. So I'm going to make another video, try and shorten it down a little bit, try and get to like 5-6 minutes. Anyway, I feel good. I just want to tell you what happened in the last few days to me. Day 8, I made a video of me not smoking for day 8. And it was pretty much just a video of me expressing how I feel really, really shit, and how I was really depressed about things. I mean, about nothing. I had no reason to. I was just depressed. And the next day, I got incredibly sick. And in day 8, I accredited maybe feeling depressed to stopping weed, but then in day 9 I realized, okay, no, this isn't just me not smoking weed, this is because I'm actually sick and I have a fever. I was puking, it was just not fun. This is the day after and I'm feeling far better. I think it was something I ate maybe, or I don't know. But I didn't upload the video simply because I don't want people to think that that is exactly what weed will do to you if you stop. I've stopped now. I feel great in every aspect except for the fact that I was sick yesterday, stomach pains, nausea, all that kind of crap. But I'm feeling a lot better today. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about priorities. Oh, and you can see my puppies in the back there. They're very cute puppies. Name's Bender and Lucy. Very cool. Also, somebody asked me in my previous video whether I was Aussie or Kiwi. But I am not from Australia and I am not from New Zealand. I'm from South Africa. I'm an African boy, I guess. But anyway, I feel far better now than I have in a long time. I think I've gotten past the, jittery, irritable kind of phase. I got into a fight the other day with my wife. Yes, I'm married. And it wasn't very good. And I know that it was just because just being irritable. And it's not good. I don't think we should be doing anything that if we stop, we would get irritable to the point that we'd fight for irrational reasons. And that's another reason I think marijuana is not a good thing to do constantly. I do think it's a medicine, but if you're not sick, you mustn't take the medicine. If you're not in pain, if you don't have a headache, don't take fucking aspirin. When we use things like that recreationally, I think it almost somewhat tricks our body into thinking that we're sick. Because why are we taking this medicine if we're not sick? Okay, anyway, going off a tangent. It's complete shit, don't even listen to that. But maybe there's some merit into it, but I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about priorities. That's a good example, I guess. Got sidetracked there. But priorities. I spoke to some friends of mine, probably about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. Stoner friends that smoke lots of weed. And I asked them, what's your favorite thing in life? What is your favorite thing? And I got weed as number 1 from quite a few of them. And I was shocked. I was thinking, what? How is this? And like even down the line, maybe number 3 they said was maybe friends or something, 2 is maybe food, but I mean weed being number 1 in their priorities. I just don't think that's good for you. I don't think that's positive. I think it can be very detrimental if you're in the mindset that weed is the best. If weed is the best thing in your life, then there's something wrong with your life. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just your thing. Yeah, I guess. I tried to be non-judgmental about these kind of things because I have, again, smoked weed, almost every day for about 5 years. And I'm sick of it now. It's like a quarter of my entire life has just been taken up by a fog of weed. But anyway, I also find I do have some friends who are just my friends for weed. You know, stoner buddies that you'll meet that just kind of, they'll only really be around you when there's weed involved. You know, you try and make a plan and it's like, oh no, I don't have any weed, and it's like, okay, well, I guess next time we'll meet up properly, kind of thing, in a way. I mean, not that exact scenario, but I'm sure you can understand what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, I don't have much to say more, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very positive. I was sick yesterday, no longer sick today. Maybe a little bit, but mostly fine. And I'm feeling happy. Also, one thing I might recommend to other people trying to stop is just maybe do what I'm doing now. Maybe just make a video of yourself talking. You know, you might say some crap that you don't really mean to say, but I guess this is human nature. You do that in a conversation anyway. I guess it's now immortalized in a sense, because now it'll just be here forever, you know. So that moment is now just, this moment that I'm in right now is just going to be on the internet forever, that you guys will be able to see. But I do think journaling is a good idea for a lot of people. It helps me, it puts it in concrete, like, I want to stop smoking weed. You know, I'm even making a log of me trying to stop smoking weed because I want to stop smoking weed. And the intention behind that is very positive for me, I think. If I had not made these videos, I don't think I would have the same motivation. You know, what would stop me from starting again? If I did start again, I would probably make a video saying, like, fuck, smoked weed, didn't mean to, I'm going to try and stay on track because my goal is to stop. But had I not logged this, I'd start again and I'd be like, oh well, who cares? You know, I might have even forgotten all the thoughts that I've been having in this sober time. But now, if I do smoke again, I'll look back and I'll see my intention is really set. I don't want to start again. So I just recommend maybe try it. I've also been on Reddit Leaves, the subreddit Leaves, and I've been reading a lot of these people's posts. And I think it's good. If you have the intention to stop smoking weed, join a forum, join something online if you can't find people in real life to resonate with. But online you will definitely find other people that are in a similar position to you when it comes to substance use, especially weed. And we do live in a culture right now where weed is kind of, it's in a very gray area. There's many people that I do believe it should be legalized. I believe all drugs should be legal. I believe it should be your personal choice. But now, because it's illegal, a lot of people are trying to prove how harmless it is and how little of a threat it really is to the world, because they want it to become legal. I agree that it should become legal, but I think people must also be somewhat realistic about it. A lot of the time when people talk about weed, they mention only the benefits, and they don't mention the negatives. And if you do mention the negatives, a lot of the time it's like, no, that's not true, that's just a misconception or whatever. You know, weed did make me lazy, did make me unmotivated. And sometimes it really did make me fucking stupid. And I think it's not something to take lightly, necessarily. It's still a drug. And people must realize that. I know so many people who will just argue with me that weed is not a drug. And I'm like, well, then what the fuck is it? They might say, oh, it's a medicine. I was like, well, a medicine is a drug. It's almost, if you look up the description of medicine, it'll probably be a drug that can have medical benefits or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to end this video now because it actually got a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.